Fika Salama was first launched in 2016 following a period of rampant road accidents, and the results were visible because accidents reduced due to police being present on the road. Drivers have since deteriorated and gone back to committing traffic offences like careless overtaking and overspeeding, which continue to be the lead causes of crashes. In efforts to reduce road accidents, Uganda Police, in partnership with UNRA, Ministry of Works and Transport and Ministry of Health, has launched a campaign dubbed Fika Salama Extra, in which they will focus on streamlining drivers back to the road safety rules and regulations. Uganda National Roads Authority has a huge role to play in the operation, and Church of Uganda Family TV spoke to Sarah Nduhuchre, a traffic and roads officer, who opened up about the campaign. In regards to UNRA's mandate, Sarah highlights the duty that they have as a government entity in charge of roads and how exactly they have been able to carry it out.
But our mandate is to develop and maintain a safe and sustainable national road network across the country. Yes, that's purely our mandate. In that, you'll find that we have some road sections that are not under Uganda National Roads Authority. Our focus is the upcountry roads, village roads, let me call them that way. These are what we call highways, from Kampala, connecting from borders of different countries bounding us. Maybe an example I can give is, say, from Kampala, we are responsible from Busega up to Katuna, but within that also you'll find there are some road networks that belong to other entities, to the municipals, to the town councils, to the district leadership, to the local government. But by and large, UNRA is responsible for the national highways, developing them and maintaining them.
Sarah also warns road users who have continually abused the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway to abide by the traffic rules in order not to fall in the bad books of police, but also to avoid crashes. She cautions the people who use this road to stick to the prescribed speed limit of 100 kilometers per hour.
Thank you. Kampala-Entebbe Expressway, that one is my favorite to talk about. I think I like it because it is here to solve most of our problems. It was constructed to enhance, to improve on the services, especially from our Entebbe National Airport, because most delegates come from there, and it is a face to our country as large. So it is a two-lane traffic from both sides, to have two lanes taking traffic from Busega facing Kampala, but we also have two bringing from Kampala facing Busega. But also allow me to add the vices that are hindering it. We are here to talk about the speeding on that road. We've registered many fatal accidents. Unfortunately, there may not be many accidents happening there, but one or two accidents that happens there, definitely it is fatal. It's fatal. When we say fatal, we mean life is lost because of its nature, because of the speeds that are there, compared to other road network where an accident can be serious. That means, yes, someone has sustained injuries but is not dead, or it is minor. Elsewhere, we register minor accidents, a vehicle without a human involvement in that crash. But with Kampala-Entebbe Expressway, the chances are that any accident that happens there, it turns to be fatal. We don't want that image. So we are here cautioning road users of Kampala-Entebbe Expressway that the maximum speed limit is 100 kilometers once you enter that toll gate. By the one, you're also accelerating, approaching the toll gates, the safest speed there is 20 kilometers per hour, because you should approach those toll gates at a small speed, and then once you pay and get out, be at 100. But I have already said don't be at 100 because that's the maximum. Also, don't aim for going for the maximum 100, because engineers will tell you why they put that 100 kilometer. You'll be able to stop your vehicle in case of any surprise on the road. But if you are way above that, then it will be very difficult for you to stop that car and encounter what you've encountered on the road.
There are roads that take a lot of time being worked on, and Sarah says much as government doesn't have ready resources to work on roads regularly, UNRA as an entity tries to complete a given road within a specific time span, noting that there are a number of factors as to why a road takes a long time to be worked on.
I don't know what you call so much time, but maybe I just we need to come back here and elaborate more with statistics, showing which one has taken more time than the other. But there are always many factors that lead to that. Being the government, it's not that our resources are always there 24/7 that we need them. So you plan, but the execution may not be as you planned because of other factors that are contributing. We have so many processes for the road to be constructed up to free. You have a lot of compensation. Imagine acquiring right of way for a kilometer, for example, for a road of Kapchora Swam, which is about 74 kilometers. Acquiring right of way, you have many people you're dealing with, you have many stakeholders involved, you have so many approvals to make. But by and large, I want to say that we really don't take unnecessary much time when we are constructing our projects. We try as much as possible to be within the time frame, because we also understand that comes with an interest. If you delay, then the government is paying more money, and I don't think we are advocates for that. But where things may be on one, or it's on isolated projects where issues have come, but the management is always able to handle and to see how to fasten the period of road construction. Thank you.
Commenting about Fika Salama Extra, in which UNRA is a stakeholder, Sarah points out the importance of a sober mind while using the road and how dangerous some traffic offences might be to one's life, but also to the lives of other road users, and how the operation is going to be carried out.
The punishment is what we are here discussing, the Fika Salama Extra that has come. It is for the whole country, and it is also targeting Kampala Entebbe Expressway. This week, before it ends, you're going to meet checkpoints planted at the exits, because by nature of the express, we don't allow anyone to be in. It is not safe for police to go in and stage a checkpoint there. It is very dangerous. So the approach, and I'm here openly telling the motorists, the road users about this, because our interest is not to curb you. Our interest is to make sure you're a safe road user. So we will be monitoring you. We have cameras on that road. We have not only fixed, but we are also working out how to get mobile cameras. Perhaps the vehicle following you is the one having that camera, and we will be able to see the speed you're at, and we will not bother with you. We will wait for you at the exit. As you exit, you will meet police, and police will hold you accountable, and the punishments are known for that. It's not different from other road network. They will give you that ticket, but now they also want to inconvenience you more by taking you to court. If they do that, we are inconveniencing road users so that we can sober up. Otherwise, people don't feel this ticket that you give them. You give them, they pay and move. And imagine you have a flight to catch, or you have your person you're taking to the airport, and you're inconvenienced for 40 minutes. And like Aria said, we don't plan our journeys well. You're on time, you know your flight is in an hour's time, and you're at the express in 30 minutes before. You're trying to rush now because of the poor planning culture that is in us. So let's plan our travels in advance. Let's plan them, give them ample time. Also know that you're going to be inconvenienced, especially if you're violating what we've mentioned above.
Fika Salama Extra, an operation by Uganda Police to curb traffic offenders, kicked off today morning across the whole country and is set to be carried out for the next 6 months.
So we are here to say we are not checking for anything unique. We are still using those law enforcer. We are still using those parameters that police checks you on daily, on every day. We are looking at speeds. Are you driving at Are you violating the prescribed speed limits? Are you overtaking at a wrong point? Are you making those reckless decisions? Are you on a phone? And we are not targeting only drivers, it's also targeting border borders, because statistics show also that border borders are the most people who are dying because of their vulnerability. So we are also targeting borders. You will see us engaging border borders. We need to tell them the need for why should they be wearing helmets, why should they not be carrying more than one passenger. It is the same thing they have been using, but this time we are saying let's add in more fire. Where you've been lenient or where you've been, not doing it well, come with that hand that is now so biting, so that, people can change the way we look at things, or we can even change the way. There are some things we had taken for granted, like speeding, anytime I will speed and go and reach where I'm going. But this is the time we are saying police would see them with these other stakeholders I've told you, and they'll be hard on you. So basically that is Fika Salama Extra project that is coming up. It will be tough. It's going to be tough.